James Thomas Morning Blend. Today I have with me Jessica Hintoff. She's the Circus Harmony, but we have the new board president who is a former flying child. That's right, flying child. Her name is
Okay.
Tafarnis Lewis. Good morning to both of you ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Well, thank you for joining us. So, first of all, I'm going to get started with Jessica. Jessica, tell us about Circus Harmony.
Circus Harmony is St. Louis's only social circus school. So we use the teaching and performing of circus arts to motivate social change. And we do it by building character in individuals and building bridges between communities. And I've been doing this work in St. Louis, teaching the art of life through circus since 1988. And it just so happens that Tiffanish was one of my very first students way back then.
So, Tiffanish, let's go way back to 1988. How did you get involved with Circus Harmony?
I was taking tumbling classes in school, and Jessica came into our tumbling classes, and I was one of I think it was 10 to 12 of us
We picked 10.
To take the circus classes, and I was one of the last ones to be selected.
So, when you're taking circus classes, what kind of things would you do?
Well, we started off with juggling, pyramids, the trapeze. Those were what we learned in the beginning. And then as we progressed, we learned the Spanish web, we learned the unicycle, and how what we learned ties into our everyday life.
So, what was your specialty? What did you learn how to do best?
My specialty, I was the Spanish web person. I like to do aerial acts. I was the daredevil. I tried everything. I liked horseback riding, but if my heart was set on something, it was aerial acts.
Okay, so you like being a daredevil then?
Yes, I always have my whole life.
She was also one of the top tumblers.
Oh, cool. Really cool. So, Tifarnis, tell us about what's going on with you being a new board president and what does that mean?
Well, what does it mean to me? It's an honor, one, to be uh, the board of a program that I once utilized as a kid. Asked me to join the board, I automatically said yes, and that was back in 2016. And then a couple months ago, when she asked me to be the board president, I automatically said yes without hesitation. And she said, "Are you sure? You sure you don't have to think about it?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm sure. It's nothing to think about." For me, my vision for more vocal about the program, because a lot of people don't know about the program. And when I tell people my story as growing up in the circus, not too many people believe me. And it's funny until I start showing them articles that I was in a paper as a kid, or pictures of me performing in South Carolina, or pictures of me with when I performed. And it's like, who makes up this stuff? Who will make up this kind of stuff about their life as a kid?
Right.
But I'm looking forward to adding more diversity to the board and helping Jessica get more diversity to the St. Louis Arches.
So the St. Louis Arches is our troupe. And that troupe started with Tiffanish and the other young people from Jefferson Elementary. Brenda Payne picked kids from there. And we had some kids from Gallaudet School for the Deaf, and that school no longer exists. And then it's grown and grown and grown since prior to the pandemic. We were working with over 1,000 kids in the St. Louis area. And then everything shut down. And for 3 years, we weren't doing any outreach programs. And the only kids we had were the kids who had a computer, had good Wi-Fi, and could get online. So it's almost like we're starting over. But we're already back to up almost 1,000. Part of that is through our new partnership with the St. Louis Parks and Rec Department. So we're in 7 different city rec centers and always looking for new talent. So if kids can flip, they should do the flip out tryout. It's on our website at circusharmony.org. And we have kids right now who came up through our program being board presidents, but also touring with Cirque du Soleil throughout the world. One of them quit Cirque du Soleil and joined the WWE. So he now has his own action figure. And if that's not success, I don't know what is. And we have kids working for CC Palace in Atlantic City, a new play that's going to Broadway. It looks like Water for Elephants. And in San Francisco, it's Seven Fingers in Dear San Francisco. And also being school teachers. One of she was a child then, the women now who came into the St. Louis Arches with Tiffernich is a teacher at Ames Elementary School, and we teach her students there now.
So where can people go for more information on Circus Harmony? And also talk about, are you guys performing now? You have a season coming up?
So you can find out everything you want at circusharmony.org. You can also follow us at Circus Harmony on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok a little bit. But we're based inside of the City Museum. And we do shows there and classes there year round. And last year we did 586 shows. If you come today to City Museum, our Circus Performance Camp students have shows at 12 and 2. We also have a number of our teachers do shows. And we have classes for all ages. Mr. Thomas, we have an adult aerial class. It is never too late to run away and join the circus.
Unfortunately, I have a lot to do with Morning Blend St. Louis and getting it in other markets. So I got myself, I'm a daredevil. So I'm a daredevil. So there you go. Yeah.
But you're also a juggler. So you could also take our juggling class.
Yeah, most definitely. Been talking with Jessica Hintoff, who's very good at recruiting, and Tiffernich Lewis, who's the new board president and was a former flying child. Ladies, thank you for joining us on Morning Blend.
Thank you for having us. And when you're ready to run away and join the circus, let us know.
I will let you know. All right. Thanks, ladies.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye.